Hello, I'm just having a quick little fun stream today, because as you can see, this came out Friday, Thursday, whatever. I thought I'd pick it up and give it a go. I see I've got the demo there that I've already played. I've imported the save data into Free Hopes. So hopefully I'll get a better thumbnail for the stream in a second. I'll just go into the extras, hopefully, and then just replay one of the movies to get the thumbnail for the route I'll be doing. Okay, come on. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
I know when I am bested.
I'll just quickly make the thumbnail while they play that.
Not happening! We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
Right, changing the thumbnail.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him, but we can take comfort in our victory
There we go.
either way.
Okay, be quiet, Eudegard.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Right. So when we start from the start, I have the I've got Scarlet Blaze there, Azure Gleam there, and Gold Wildfire up to chapter 4 on the demo. But I wish to start from the beginning. Go for normal, casual for the first run, and slow and steady for the first run. First full run. And we'll just copy it over the top of this one. Yeah, so this is Shambhala from what I can see. That blue neon lighting is Shambhala. And then this is Rhea at the Battle of Tail Team Plains from what I can see. It's interesting this late. Hello. I'm turning the volume down a bit on the cutscene. On OBS. Oh, Flane. Or Cephaline. Whatever you want to call her. And that was Indek the big turtle.
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
And that's Machiel, the big dragon in the sky. Oh, Indek! We know he's not dead because he's in the future. Oh, that's what I can tell is Arvel right there. With the blue fire around them. And the orange wings. And that, yes, Keel. And if it actually turns into the Immaculate One in front of everybody is kind of weird. And nobody ever realizes she's the Immaculate One when she just did that right in front of everyone. Yeah, that suggests she just killed Arvel, which is probably how he ends up as a spirit in your head. No. Okay, make sure my chat's up.
I know you're napping around here somewhere.
Yeah.
On your feet and back to work already, yeah? Finally. Come on, Sunshine. Up and at 'em.
Yeah, he'll be dead soon enough. Right, so you get to choose what form you want, female or male. I tend to go male for characters when I pick them, but in like...
Hey, get up already! I'm sorry. What's going on? What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
Yeah, I'm Shez.
Well, looks like there's hope for you yet.
Apologies, friend. I'm all right. Is the battle at hand?
Of course it is. Why else would I be standing here? You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Right, so default seems to be the female Byleth, but you can choose what you want. But we'll go female, so that's the default choice. And I like the idea. Byleth. You know, I know what I could do. No, I know what we could call Byleth. There we go. There's my eternal Fire Emblem rival. Yes, Pookie.
Yeah, that's it.
I hope you're watching this, Ghost.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village. But this battle is about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
When this is over, we'll all greet the new dawn together.
You sure are a cocky little thing. But yeah, all right. I'll be there.
All right, let's get down to business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
Let's move out.
Drive them straight into their graves!
Time to see what you're made of.
It's not over.
I've already got the basics of this down.
Fight. Are these guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
Charge!
I think I've already worked out the class gauge.
Guess that's that.
I eat steak tougher than this. Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
Okay.
Let's do this. You like that?
Right, there we go.
No, not yet. I can still fight. Let's do this.
That's it. Die. There
I'll
we
take
go.
out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Yes, yes, yes.
Capture complete.
I hate that.
The captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
Master your fear and advance!
Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the Ashen Demon is here.
Okay.
The main force is here. We're saved. Now push! Push the enemy back!
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries.
Yeah, right.
Now, isn't this a sight? You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
What? Captain?
Still in the
They
fight.
took out Leslie when she was nothing.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late. There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that. Hope you're ready! Out of the way! I've got you now!
Right, can we go now? Only one stronghold has failed and I'm still...
Just when my dream was finally in sight. You monster.
Hi! I'm here!
The captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
Well, I've saved you, Gates, because I'm in front of her. You can't kill Gates and be in front of me, so nair. Cookie!
Stand down or die.
We're gonna stand, we're gonna fight, and we're gonna avenge the captain.
Ow!
It's just one merc.
Ow! Pookie! Pookie!
Run while you can.
That's no! This can't be
How
happening!
did you kill Gates while you're over here, Pookie? Hey, hang on! Okay, so you can actually do that without getting killed by pilot. Okay. Don't give me a break here, it's my first Warriors game, so I did get killed the first time I played.
I have to keep fighting.
Perish with you. Huh? The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
Yeah, see, that's the exact same thing as the person in the cutscene at the start of the game. Except no red wings, but definitely red mantle.
Where did you get that power?
Out of the way! No idea. But it's just what I need to bring you down. We're here to help.
Oh, Bookie, yeah, you got Guardians here. Cookie!
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
Yes. Cookie, come out here.
Here it comes!
Violet is just blocking everything.
Out of the way! That's enough! We did what we came to do. Everyone, fall back!
Yeah, no, I'm not finished yet.
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Hey, wait!
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
Okay, I need to turn this down on my headphones.
Hey, we're not done here! Wait, why am I so tired? Huh? Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Yeah.
Hello.
Am I dead?
No, not yet. And you're not a good listener either. Did I not just say how pleased I am that you're still alive? Regardless, I'm a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arval.
Arval, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much.
I must say that looks very Shambhala-like in the background.
Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... No, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying. For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Is this a dream? I remember collapsing, but then...
You're half right, which also means you're half wrong. Full marks for effort. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Then I'll get stronger. The man I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So, there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together, and death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Partings just come easy to me, I guess. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Geralt's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps.
Like horrible.
The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
And there goes my Scarlet Blaze save. But that's fine, we're going to make a new Scarlet Blaze.
Prologue. A chance encounter. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garreg Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Saros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Hey, wake up!
Again.
How many times must we do this? Get
22.
up already!
It's been 22 times already.
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out though.
Hello? Yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22.
See? 22. I wonder how if you played this game 22 times. Like, New Game Plus it. So you do a scene 22 times. Would he comment beyond that? Your 23rd time, would you say it's 23rd time? Yeah.
The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
You're right. This was all my fault, and I'm sorry.
Strange. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, yet somehow I'm the one who feels bad now. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average.
It's alright, Cyril.
Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber?
Yeah, look at you, you're a sleepy puppy.
Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
Lost schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Okay, let's go to the next battle. I have never actually used guard.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of coin. If we survive, that is.
There they are! Kill them all! Fighting for them now, are ya? You can die with their new friends!
I'll deal with things here. Watch this!
Right, finally get the other.
Let me show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies. And that's how it's done.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
Right, next one. No, there's nothing like pots right back there.
I suppose my turn has arrived. I've awaited this moment. I won't allow anyone
What the hell
to
is
stop.
Dimitri?
Be sure to tend to your wounds, Edelgard.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy, Dimitri.
Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All three of them have crests.
What's wrong with you? They're just a bunch of brats! Stop embarrassing yourselves and stand your ground already!
Right, Claude be next, it'll be a flying type. A Wyvern Rider, actually.
Is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time. No problem, I got it. I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines.
Very sharp, Claude. As usual.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
Claude's go take care of the flyer.
Let's see how this goes.
We will proceed as planned.
Dimitri can go take care of the sword user.
Best of our ability.
Here I go. No mistakes.
And you can go get the lance user.
They must learn who they're up against.
All right, take it down. That takes care of that.
What shoddy defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
Yep. Edelgard hasn't even started hers yet.
I'm bringing it down. I'll take over.
I shall take the lead.
Position secured.
Yeah.
That ought to unravel their defenses.
Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
My turn. Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway? Away! Still fight!
Repent, foul bandits! The Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
This battle is practically won. The knights have arrived.
The Knights of Seros! Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, Brett, I'm finished!
Watch out! They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Watch this.
Where the hell is that?
They must learn who.
Form ranks and capture those bandits. Quickly now. This is where you die, dogs!
I feel power surging through me. The time has come to use it. For Golden!
Hi, Costa. I can't switch off Edelgard now.
I'll yield to no one! Stand aside!
Woo!
Get out of my way!
You're gonna learn how some bandits get really big!
We cannot allow ourselves to perish here. I'm afraid we must spare no mercy for you.
Never should have taken this job.
Is it over? Gotta keep aiming higher.
Oh, hang on, I better read these ones. Okay, yeah, that hit point, strength, and magic haven't changed. Dex affects critical rushes. Speed is just awakened state, recharge time for combat arts and magic. Okay.
I won't let myself stop here. Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance?
Yes. And as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathed, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Hey, I only fought well because I had such fine companions by my side.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Ramire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Ramire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenaries. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals. So what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Ramire Village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Why can't things ever be simple?
All right, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go? But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name is spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it?
Oh no, Alice, it's definitely not the guy, your mentor.
Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point. Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
Yes!
That's our Alois. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Hey!
Okay. No, I'm not a surviving bandit.
Greetings. By the way...
Oh, I forgot, they're not actually voicing this one, are they? Eloise!
Hey!
I should probably read them out, shouldn't I? Okay, I assume you're familiar with the Officers' Academy on the grounds of Garagmak Monastery, yes?
If I'm honest.
The 3 young people you assisted earlier are the heads of the Academy's 3 houses. But you'll find other students, teachers, and even members of Knights and Sinners here at this camp. A few you caught as in the middle of an annual outdoor activity carried out at the beginning of the Academy school year.
That's concerning.
But the situation became quite a mess when that band of brigands attacked us. I wish we could chat at length, but it seems the 3 class heads wish to speak with you.
What say you?
Alas, I cannot keep you all to myself, but this is a great opportunity for you to bond with your rescuees.
Let's see.
It's you!
We've held these kind of outdoor activities countless times, but I've never seen anything like this happen. Plus, we've got 3 high-ranking noble children here, so the guard was more than double that of a usual year. To think that they were nearly killed by a pack of base brigands is a real mess, make no mistake. And now we have to find a way to explain all this to Lady Rhea? Yeah, she would be pissed.
Ah, it's you.
You're that new merc, right? Shiz. The boar says you had some skill. You'll have to give me a demonstration before we head out. Yes, okay. Deal. I can clear some time before sunrise. Looking forward to it. Annette and Mercy. Oh, you're that mercenary. It's great to meet you. I'm Annette and this is my best friend Mercedes.
Hello there.
It's nice to meet your acquaintance. Have you already spoken with others? Yes.
Let's see.
Not yet, I am planning to. I suppose that means none of us know all that much about the others.
The thing is...
We only just started the Officer Academy, so my grasp on the other blue lines is tenuous at best. Ta-da!
My thanks.
You assisted His Highness and have my gratitude. I will see this debt repaid. Crack a joke.
Right on.
In that case, you can pay me back with a round of sparring. Let's see what you're made of. As you wish.
I see.
To be honest, I'd like to treat you to a meal, but we lack the time. Hello.
You have my thanks.
Let me begin by first conveying my gratitude to you, Shiz. We are your debt.
Speaking of which...
I examined the map earlier, and the village where you're headed seems to be a little more to the east. Thank you.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. I checked the map earlier, but couldn't tell where in the woods I actually was. Well, I'm glad to be of service. I hope you're able to reach your destination this time.
By the way...
You'll be staying until sunrise, yes? I hope you'll take the opportunity to converse with others here. Of course, now that I've sprung an idea on you, so suddenly you like to find yourself at a loss as to whom you ought to speak to.
How about this?
On that note, I'll be more than happy to give you an introduction to any Blue Line students. Tell me about yourself.
Your interest flatters me, but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But... you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you?
Yes, it has Crest. 20% chance to increase the damage dealt by combat arts in exchange for greatly increasing the weapon durability cost. As Azure Lightning just gives him lightning noise attacks. King's Might increases damage to enemy HP and stun gauges when sending them flying. Yes, Dimitri's strong boy. When ordered attack, increases damage dealt to enemies. So the tactical one is just...
Dedu hails from the land of Dusker. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my...
boyfriend?
Vassal. Speak to him, and you'll see why.
Anyway, life and limb, when he's ordered to defend, he reduces his damage taken to himself. You can tell by the fact it's a blue icon with a blue shield in it. Whereas a red icon is for attacking, a blue icon is for defending, and the shield just means you reduce damage, and the sword means you increase damage for the tactical ability. Yeah. Stun Demolisher. Hold the button when performing strong attacks. And that one... yeah, the warrior gauge goes up for guarding as well. god, my bloody controller's starting to go.
Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. But he's a good person at his core. I can attest to that. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends.
Intense velocity increases when his speed the combo gets to 300, his speed increases. You know? Oh no, the speed increases when you dodge. Okay, no battalion increases. He does more damage with no battalion. Now, who is it? The speed increases combo. Speed increases with combo. Sorry.
I only just met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength. From what I understand, she has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor. In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar. Ash is the adopted son of that castle's lord, Lenato. He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should...
Oops.
In the far south of he's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should the opportunity arise.
Oops.
How about this?
Annette, Sylvain, and Ingrid.
Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. She is truly brilliant. I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only a little.
I haven't quite got the grasp
Annette
of mages
is the
in
hardest
combat.
I could stand to learn.
I still haven't quite got used to using a mage in the combat system in this game.
Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware. Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
Thanks.
Hello, friend. You're the one who helped Dimitri, right? Well, we all owe you for that, so if you need a half meal, it's on me.
I appreciate it.
I'm grateful as well. I'd offer my thanks with a meal too, but I heard that you'll be leaving us shortly.
Can we speak a moment?
Oh, I don't believe I got your name. The name's Shez. Keep it in mind if you ever need a heavy hitter. I'll do just that, and while it's unfortunate we're parting ways here, I suspect we may have a chance to meet again in the future.
Not good.
A shame we don't have time to get to know each other a little better though. And there's Ash, if I know Blue Lion.
Hey there.
Oh, you must be that mercenary I've been hearing about. I'm Ash, and I'm a student at Garrick Mac's Officers Academy. Do you know about the academy? See, there are 3 houses, each based on where a person is from. I've heard of it. Oh, I've heard of it alright. One of my employers is a ways back, couldn't shut up about how he'd gone to the place.
Right.
Aha, I can see that. Lots of influential nobles and royals from all over study at the academy. I can read, my mouth doesn't keep up. I actually find it pretty daunting to always be surrounded by the rich and powerful. It's a lot easier to talk to someone like you. The problem is, I'm reading faster than my mouth can keep up.
Quite.
I'm Hanneman, a professor at Officers Academy. I heard tale of your recent exploits and wish to express my thanks. On another matter, do you possess a crest? What's a crest? Crest is some magic noble thing, right?
All in all...
Listen well now. Crests are a power that dwell in the blood and they are passed down through the generations from parent to child. Those with crests may excel at magic or perhaps the ability to wield powerful weapons known as hero relics. Yeah, Ingrid gets one. Lewin. In the time skip. So does Dimitri with Ariad Bar. When I heard about what you did, I thought perhaps you're in possession of one, but seeing your reaction, I imagine you never looked into the matter. If you were to come into my residence at the monastery, I could take the time to conduct a full investigation if you like. I've healed so many people today that I never want to look at a bandage again. And who do we have here? No, wait, don't say. Let me guess.
Got it.
You're a brave vagabond knight who appeared to boldly protect me from those brigands earlier. Let's go with it.
Right on.
Oh yeah, that's me alright. And the name's Shez, by the way. You're very kind to go along with my little jape.
Well, hi.
Well then, I'm Manuela, a professor at Oscar's Academy, and a doctor and a songstress of the world-renowned opera company. Though I've worked myself to the very bone today, so right now I'm merely a sad and lonesome woman. Idle Smasher! We'll get to you later. We're going to Black Eagle's route, so we're going to go through all the Golden Deer next.
Well met.
Do you know about the free houses at Oscar's Academy? I only ask because you seem a little bit dense. No offence. Anyway, you've got the Black Eagle House, which is for folks from the Adrestian Empire. There's the Blue Lion House, which is made up of individuals from the Holy Kingdom of Argus.
What are your thoughts?
And finally, the Golden Deer House, which is people from the Leicester Alliance.
Oh, hey!
Hello! Hey, aren't you that merc who helped out Claude and others?
So...
I'm actually going to be a mercenary myself, that's why I enrolled at Officers Academy.
Right on.
Courage. In that case, I hope we end up working together.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks, I'll give it all I got.
I'll do it.
I'm going to work myself to the bone just so I can be just as strong as the captain someday. I like the way she just name drops the captain right in front of Shez and the Golden Deer route. Like Shez just keeps going on about how he wants to catch up with his band of mercenaries to get his vengeance, and she just name drops Geralt right in front of him, and he doesn't even notice. She actually names him right in front of Shez as the captain she used trained under, and Shez doesn't even register it. It's kind of hilarious.
Ah, it is you.
Ah, you must be the famed mercenary of the woods who stepped in unbidden to aid Claude. As the noble representative of the Leicester Alliance, I must offer you my thanks. Press some details.
Huh?
Oh, I thought it was House Regan who represented the House Alliance. They represented the Alliance. On the surface, perhaps, but the reality of the thing is quite different. The one who bears the future of Leicester is on. The future of Leicester on his shoulders is none other than myself. After all, I am Lorenz Helman Gloucester. See, the fucking game's got to me now. Lorenz Helman Gloucester. Ha ha ha. I've heard them say Gloucester so many times now. It's annoying. Oh, hello there. Marianne, how are you?
Hello?
You're that mercenary everyone was talking about. Shez, was it? You're not attempting to curry favour of children and nobility in pursuit of some nefarious aim, are you? Deny. Nope, just saw some folks in trouble and helped them out. Didn't know they were noble until afterwards. I see, and do you think our mercenary friend is someone worthy of trust, Marianne? What, me?
I'm busy.
Well, either way, we need to get going. We're busy. And I like the way Marianne seems shy and unable to talk to people. The reality is, she's got quite the sharp tongue on her. She's afraid of hurting people more than she's afraid of people. Hey, you're a new face. Are you a student from one of the other houses? You must be the mercenary we've been hearing so much about. What was your name again?
Right on.
Yeah, I'm Shez. Good to meet you. What house are you guys with?
No problem.
We're in Claude's house, the Golden Deer, but we're just regular old common folk. Sorry. Due to the nature of the Leicester, we have more students from the commoner class in our house.
Please?
I imagine you're a commoner yourself, with what with being a mercenary and all. Hilda!
Oh, hey.
Oh hey, are you the mercenary who helped Claude out of that little jam? Yeah, she gets Freikugel.
Huh.
I heard you're super strong, so I was kind of picturing you as one of those huge bodybuilders or something. Laugh at the image. Sorry to disappoint. I'm just your average guy.
Aww.
Too average if you ask me. Talk about a letdown. Hey, oh come on, just joking. You're pretty easy to talk to, so I couldn't help myself.
Thanks.
Anyway, thanks for helping Claude out.
Hey there. Thanks.
Hey friend, appreciate what you did back there. We'd have been a world of hurt without you. Oh, regarding compensation, Alice told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle it as a church thing. Sorry about that. Doubt Alois. I mean, you can't doubt Alois, but I'll doubt the church. I'm not doubting Alois, I'm doubting the church. You sure you can trust this Alois guy?
Of course.
Heh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't expect you to have faith in any random stranger who walks by. In any event, you helped us out, and everyone's extremely grateful for it.
Speaking of
which, have you talked with others here at camp?
How's that?
I can tell you a little bit about the students in my house, Golden Deer. Right, tell me yourself.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrick Mach. He's a pretty friendly. He comes from a merchant.
Yeah, my
Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery. Have you met him? But that image... Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up, which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her. He's a pretty friendly guy, though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it.
Sorry, Raphael.
Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off. But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess. Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it. Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me.
It wasn't say no, it was Mystic Crest. Oh yeah, Lysithia.
Don't ever, but she's clearly...
Only shows you Crest of Karen. Okay.
Leone wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about. You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
Right, so that's those three out the way.
Look who has arrived.
Well, the mercenary cut down the leader of those thieves. I must say, that was quite a capable display you put on back there. I am Ferdinand von Aia, the legitimate scion of the Aia family, the foremost house of the Empire. Play along. Claiming never heard of him. It doesn't matter which gets played. Yeah, I think I've heard of you. You're one of the Empire's big movers, right?
What?
You think? You've heard of us? Why, I never. Now see here, my sellsword friend, we are House Aia, proud eagles of the Empire.
I am on it.
Clearly I must work harder as a beacon of the common folk so they might cry the name of my family from one end of the continent to the other. I am Ferdinand von Aia. Hey Lintart, wake up. Look, I get you're tired, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, remember? The bandit attack stole my chance for sleep, so I must... And who might you be?
Hey!
Hi, the name's Shez, and my merc just passing through the area. Got caught fighting those bandits earlier, which is how I end up here.
What?
Wait, so you're the one that took out their boss? You were amazing. I should have given chase and knocked him around a bit myself, but oh well. Yeah, I had Cappies as a brawler.
How may I help you?
Thank you for cooperating with the heads of the three houses. It seems like the class head served as decoys to draw out most of the fees before finding an opportunity to flee. Thanks to that, the others managed to hold fast with only light injuries. Hang on, I got a fucking lozenge. I need a lozenge. Because my coughing just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. All the time. Hopefully it'll help me talk as well. Still, it would have been tragic had any of the heads been seriously injured or worse. I'm just grateful for all the help, all your help. Ah yes, you're the mercenary we happened across.
My thanks.
While I harbour some reservations about you, the fact remains that you're such a Lady Edelgard, and for that I offer my gratitude.
Huh?
Happy to help, though I wouldn't mind some details about the whole reservations part.
Right.
My thoughts are mine alone, you do not concern yourself with the matter. I think if you talk to Edelgard first and ask about Hubert, you get a different dialogue option.
Hello.
So I remember getting a different dialogue option for him.
Hello.
You must be the mercenary Eddie told us about. I'm Dorothea. No, hello, Slutterthea. You've heard about the Academy, Officers Academy, right? Well, pretty much all this year's students from the Blackheeled House are here at the moment. Well, except for Bernadetta, which is sadly typical. She stayed behind because she was terrified of the idea that we might be attacked in the woods. I can't believe she ended up being right. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ramble. Has anyone ever told you you're surprisingly easy to talk to? Alright, Slutterthea, I don't give a fuck.
What did you need?
Can't believe they taught me to go on this trip. It'll be fun, they said. Nothing ever happens, they said. And then bam, disaster and danger everywhere. I thought I was going to die out there. I was swinging my spear at anything that got within range, but then some girl from the Officers Academy showed up and led me to safety. I tell you, kids these days are graceful and strong. Nothing like the useless punks from my day. So it's only Petra and Eddie.
Please, listen.
Hello, I'm called Petra. I'm finding you to be quite fascinating.
Right on.
Hey there, I'm Shez. I'm technically a mercenary, though I'm quite, I guess right now I'm kind of just a drifter.
That has much difficulty.
I do not have understanding. Where are you drifting to?
Yeah,
Through the world? You know, just sort of kicking around with no real end goal.
Thank you.
Ah, there you are. Thank you for your assistance in the previous battle. I asked you to come talk to me, but you're talking to every single fucking person in camp but me, is what she's saying right now. I'd like to discuss your future if you have a moment. If you find yourself with no place to go after we accomplish our objective, I'm hoping we might hire you on with the Empire.
What do you think?
I can promise you'll be handsomely paid, including the work you did today, so what say you? Ask why.
Nah.
I'm not usually hired in the service by people quite so high up the food chain. Why the special attention? I value your talent, and now that I've had the ability to see it firsthand.
On another matter.
By the by, have you spoken with others here in camp? If you like, I can tell you a little bit about the students in my own house, the Black Eagles.
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes?
An exceptionally beautiful heir to the throne. Did I get points for that?
Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
Yeah, all three house leaders have an element to their attacks as their attack ability.
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done. That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company, or she was, at least. For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see.
As a point of note, I think Black Eagles are the only two. The only class that has 2 mages in it. Like, the only mage in the Blue Lions is Annette, and Mercedes is a priest. The only mage, proper mage in the Alliance would be Marianne and Lysithia. Marianne being a priest and Lysithia being a mage. Although Lorenz is a pretty good mage, he defaults to cavalry.
That's Dorothy up for some reason. Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation will explain him far better than I can. He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes. One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing. Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine. Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain.
Yeah, her windstorm ability here. Slightly increased evasion distance, dodges inflict very minor wind damage. She can dodge damage people. It might be minor, but it still helps.
Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely.
Well, think about it, actually Black Eagles has 3 mages. Because you also get the girl we're about to get in the next mission. Oh, I'll get 5,000 gold, 50 smithing stones and 5 owl feathers for having Freehouse's data.
I see.
Ah, Shez, have you spoken with the house leaders yet?
That's concerning.
What, you're leaving? But that won't do.
If I'm honest.
Actually, I was hoping I could ask something of you. Would you hear me out? Sure. I like the answers you get to this question.
My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but...
Thank fuck he's reading them out.
Well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garreg-Mach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that, exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. So there may be some papers for you to sign. Perhaps in blood.
I like the way he's just like, perhaps in blood, because he knows this is... He doesn't like what he's having to do right now. Poor boy.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality.
I know that words. I'll grab your arse and drag you back if you don't.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garrick Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be. But this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
Yeah, I like the options here. Accept you have no choice. Agree to go of your own volition. There's no option to not go. You're just told you're going.
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
I love Aloysius' jokes, by the way.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man could pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrick Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. But, well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Yeah, just stand by a decision.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But, as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
It seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries.
Complete opposite thoughts of Byleth.
It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me, every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king, the kind who looks after his people.
Again, Byleth saw right through Dimitri on the first meeting, and Shez is just looking at the positive qualities.
Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Prologue. 3 houses.
Yeah, now you get to pick what house you join. I know up to
Deep in the
chapter 4.
forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garrick Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garrick Mach.
So this seems to be where the path splits, because it should have been Byleth who gets taken to Garreg Mach. And from the trailers, it seems like Sophus is going nuts. So I can only assume that not being at the academy means there's
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Right, that means that there's no students for Byleth to protect. So when Sophus awakens, it's harder on Byleth because she has no idea who fucking Sophus is at that point. I can only assume that's what happens, and so that's what causes Sophus to go nuts. Because you hear in the trailer that Sophus wants to bring destruction to the world, which isn't right for Sophus. Anyway.
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
Let's annoy her, let's be humble.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash.
Well, you never actually used your power, because it was by Edelgard who used it.
And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I kind of want to annoy her, but
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Seros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself.
Well, I'll go far, alright, all the way to the Adrestian Empire.
The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Yeah, we were going Black Eagles first.
So you wish to join Edelgard's Black Eagles. Are you certain?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, all right?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first missions.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
What's intake do here? I'll have to check up on it. You can't even use Bernie until chapter 4 anyway.
Well, what do you think? I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far. But what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for. But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
And it happens regardless of what route you go. Like, Yuritsa's always your professor, so you always get this. He always gets this mission.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges, but this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
Which is exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side.
And you only get this cutscene, by the way, in the Black Eagle route. Which, like I said, I've played all 3 routes up to chapter 4 in the demo, so...
Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Whoa, wait, what? You're a student now? And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person! Oh, why are there so many new faces?
That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Byrne. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this?
Bandits? Ugh. Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you. A decision which I, of course, fully support. You helped Edelgard, and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say, I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
Yeah, Lintart's got good intuition. So he's probably picked up an Arvel already.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into. We may not be perfect, but we support each other as best we can. Please try your utmost to get along with everyone.
Here approaches Professor Yuritsa. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down, and now only a scattering of brigands remain.
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them handily.
Good. Prepare yourself.
This also explains one of the questions I had about Three Houses. Like, even though it's not the same game, it does follow roughly the same story. So up to the point of where it starts, where Shez meets Edelgard and Claude and Dimitri, where it's supposed to be Byleth normally, but up to that point it plays out the same. And this does answer a significant question I had, is why did Edelgard was in charge of the the bandits Costas was in charge of? It's like she was giving orders to them, so she's one that gave the orders for Costas to attack the camp, and this explains why she did that.
Of course, Oh, he's gone.
So it would seem. Right then. We'd better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Wait, but I need to tell the professor I can't participate? Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I know what you mean. I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor. He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes tracks.
Well, the less you say, the greater your mystique.
True enough. There's not much charm in someone who talks your ear off at every opportunity.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this. And I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
I won't let you down.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time?
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom.
Oh my god.
But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe. Though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Professor, wait! Well, he must have some idea where the bandits went. Let's hurry after him.
Pathetic.
Professor Yuritsa, you shouldn't charge ahead like that. It's far too dangerous. Wait, what is all this?
Bandits!
Dead by my hand.
Yes, they look quite dead indeed. Are these the miscreants we were meant to deal with?
How is one to tell? One uncouth ruffian looks much the same as any other. Do you know, Professor? Were you following some manner of lead?
No, but it's them. They were trying to escape to that fortress.
That fortress?
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said. Something you want to share?
Nope. It just seemed suspicious.
You're something else, Caspar. Still, I guess the place does look kind of suspicious.
We're near the border of the kingdom and the empire, but that is no imperial outpost.
It's not the kingdoms either, and they're not flying any kind of banner. I'm guessing it's a bandit hideout.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
It might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra.
Yes, I mean, I agree. We should all, go home. Right now.
But the bandits might be inside, and they must answer for their crimes. It is our noble duty to finish them off before they can bring harm to another soul.
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing, period. And striking down evil is the Caspar way.
Charge!
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out the entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Since when are you so gung-ho? Oh, right. Since always.
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor Yuritsa?
The mission stands. Enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find. There are no signs of life. We may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghost spirits?
It is just an expression, Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
Ah. Right, finally. We don't get a change order at all. So just save. I think it's chapter 4 you first get to change your layout.
We'll put the...
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Here I go. No mistakes. I'll provide some protection.
And 30, you follow me.
My bandits to rout. Follow me.
Huh? Hey! We got intruders!
You must be a bad guy if you're pointing a weapon at me.
Get ready to pay!
A pack of thieves is no match for us. Though I do wish they had given me time to announce my name.
Careful. Do not let the enemies be ganging up on you.
I'm not let... Gotta keep aiming higher.
Getting you past here. My life depends on it.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
I make my own luck! I'm all right.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop him.
Right. Axes, sword, yeah, sword. So yeah, I'll send Ferdinand over that way. Yeah, we'll send
Here I go. No mistake.
Right then.
This way.
Let us go to work.
I am your
Let's
man.
secure
Not a problem. I'm here.
the interior. This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough to numb the senses.
Is that a treasure chest? Yes. It seems we will need a key to open it.
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest, but now those intruders are all over the thing. I am your man.
That bandit appears to be holding the key.
Righty-ho.
Here I go. They must learn who they're.
Right then. You appear to need assistance.
No, not yet.
Edelgard's doing what
Inside
to
the
do.
fortress than it was on the outside.
I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Let's do this.
Eureka. Yeah, she can take care of them. There's the chest.
Here I go. They must.
She'll join us as soon as she's finished in there.
Not yet. I can still fight.
Yeah, Edelgard.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
That's getting knocked in the
I am the noble standard.
I'd say that. Here I go. I'll provide some protection.
There's not a question of my will
Takes care of securing the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
I make my own luck.
Yes, I am not quite used to mages.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. And she looks like an academy student.
Monica!
Are you here to rescue me? Lady Edelgard!
Right then. You appear to need assist.
There's not a question of it. My will is theirs.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Monica! How did you...
turn?
No. My questions can wait.
Thank you for saving me.
Watch this! Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
Whoever they are, they seem to be targeting that student. It falls upon us to keep her safe, no matter the cost. Still here. No.
Just leave me alone already!
Here they come. Everyone, protect Monica.
There will be no way forward until we strike down these scoundrels.
Okay, that's you, dead.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
Here's our chance to give them the slap. I got this.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
What after that? Thief!
What eyesores they are.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
should be safe here. I mean...
Well, you just look at the one I'm looking at.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold? Let's take...
Okay, Kronya, can you fuck off? I am trying to deal with this nut job, but you keep...
Hi there. I'm Kronya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you.
Fucking camera!
Or, you know, don't.
That's what the problem is there.
So be it. Kill her.
Hey.
Good.
I must get stronger.
Right, thank you, finally.
If you truly are Kronya, then it is you who will die this day.
Good. Then we can proceed as planned. If I may.
My turn.
If you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you. Can't be.
I have
All right, you asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Yay.
This is going to be trouble. On your guards, everyone.
Attack in force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you.
This is unlike any beast I have ever encountered. It will be a grueling battle unless we combine our strength.
Its strength is beginning to wane.
Press the attack. Out of the way! You're done!
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
Uh-huh.
That snake escaped. But still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters.
Any experience is worth having.
I am the noble standard.
I won't let myself stop here. Gotta keep aiming higher.
What a fascinating power.
I imagine this will serve me well.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
Okay, so a tool with nothing on it. An axe with 2 things on it. Barrier breaker and boost collisions. Okay, and a venom sword.
I thought I would never breathe fresh air again for as long as I lived. I'm not sure what to say except... thank you, everyone.
How did you end up in such an awful place, Monica? I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people.
Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica von Ox. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your Highness's most loyal subjects. Seeing as you saved my life, I plan to devote that very life back to helping your cause.
You've not changed at all, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class. One might say she's part of the old guard.
I'm not sure how I feel about you calling people old.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all swell that ends swell.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events.
Nobody likes Alois's jokes. It's just sad.
To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue. Perhaps the bandits were mere decoys while some other villain pulled strings behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was you, Edelgard.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Her Highness can vouch for this, but my memory is quite strong.
Try remarkable. You never forget a face, even one seen only at a glance.
Your Highness, thank you for the compliment. I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas the librarian.
Tomas? Impossible!
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all.
And there's no reaction of Fikronia even if you transform in front of her.
And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
And so, the Archbishop has elected to apprehend Tomas.
He has been away from Garreg Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects laid bare his hostility to the Church.
The Knights have been instructed to await his return and take him in. As quietly as possible, of course.
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library. So what did he look like again? Is he the big, burly one?
Burly? Not even close. He's a frail old man with a walking stick.
From what I understand, he's been at Garrick Mach for 40 years. It is hard to imagine that he had been plotting evil that whole time. I wonder what led to his transformation.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
He meant a mental transformation, not a physical one. Tomas must have changed his mind about the church at some point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression. I must be thanking you.
If they were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes. You were not having reason to fear for your continued living.
You're right. Everyone, pipe down. Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think Tomas is here. I'll be right back.
Wait, we should discuss this before you... Never mind.
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further. What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like...
Yeah, just like you. I'm wondering, do their transformation powers stem from our role or not?
Prologue. The Shadows of Adrestia. Upon his return to Garrick Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceros's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it. I am sorry, my lady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the Church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not. Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path, and see where it takes us.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Inbar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability. Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Bokhard von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later, but he returned a changed man, and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret, and is able to change his appearance at will.
That does sound suspicious, if these witnesses can be believed.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Ayer. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing. To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yuritsa.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Seros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
You wish to march on the Empire? With the Church's knights at your back?
Your support would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and we'll do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights at once. The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Very well. I will summon the Knights and let you instruct them as to your plan. May the Goddess watch over you all.
Yeah, all three routes occur at the same time up to Chapter 4 as far as I know.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he set free of the Knights and escaped.
Shapeshifting?
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where do these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital. but I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
In that case, I accept. Thanks.
Good day. If you please.
I believe this is the first time we've met. My name is Ladislava. I serve as one of Lady Edelgard's personal guards, and I will assist them with the entry into the capital. I believe we'll be working separately tomorrow, so I trust you can take excellent care of her.
Need something?
Me, I'm a commander from House Vestra. House Vestra may not have any territory to speak of, but we don't lack for military might. Though we're a bit of a peculiar bunch.
Hey!
So I heard you really know your way in a fight, but come on, that can't be true. I mean, you've got those two scrawny little stick arms, you're barely taller than a child, and you've got a baby face without a single scar. Roll with it.
Let's see.
Yep, you got me. I'll probably just trip and stab myself in the stomach before the fight even starts.
Handle it, will ya?
I sure hope not. Listen, maybe you should just stay behind me, alright? I'll keep you safe.
You should hear this.
She didn't call him Ferdinand or Lindhart, yet she summoned a fringe noble such as myself. What could Lady Edelgard be thinking? Still, it's a great honour. And it could make for a fine opportunity to increase my family's standing with Lady Edelgard. Hello, Anita. I have a contract. That's the only reason I'm here. Are you working for someone outside the church?
So basically...
So this is a contract separate from your work at the academy? Yes.
What's going on?
Tread lightly, friend. The woods around here are the hunting grounds of House Arresfeld. And to enter recklessly is to forfeit your life. Cheers.
How may I help you?
Hello there, I'm a liaison from the Knights of Zeros. I'm sent here to assist in an assault in the capital. I came here to attend the final planning meeting, and I must say that we Knights have a good deal to learn from the further way Hubert manages the intelligence. Given only what information is necessary at any given time sounds simple enough, but often proves quite difficult in practice. I know few of us understand the full situation, there's still no major confusion. Regardless, we intend to cooperate fully with both Lady Edelgard and the Imperial Army. Hello, Hubie.
If I may.
Given your past, I hardly think it's necessary for me to ask, after your readiness for battle. We will continue counting on you in Embar. Be the sword in Lady Edelgard's hands and smite her foe. Lady Edelgard wants my sword in her hands? Oh well then. Also, you should know that the victory in tomorrow's battle will hold great significance for you yourself as well. Not despite I have no idea what he means.
Let's see.
Oh, absolutely. He's seen through it instantly. He's just laughing. The real power in the Empire is held by the 6 great noble families, with Prime Minister Ayr at the centre and Lord Arundel's regent. Are you familiar with the Noble Six, yes?
In essence.
They are the apex aristocrats and exclusive inheritors of important positions such as Ministers of Military Affairs and Domestic Affairs.
It's you.
I never thought a chance to fight for Lady Edelgard would fall into my lap so quickly, but here it is. I won't tolerate those curs who strut about the Imperial Palace as if they own the place. No, sir. Sorry about that, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, Lady Edelgard's going to explain everything tomorrow, so let's just plan to win a glorious victory in her name, yes? Hello, Edelgard. I'll see you last.
What are your thoughts?
Did you know there's a whole town under Garreg Mach? A bunch of suspicious characters live there. They call it Abyss. I wonder what those folks are really like. The church leave them alone, no, so they must not have been involved in that business with Tomas. Do you think it's a good thing that I came along? I mean, it's true that we want as many good fighters as we can get, but when it comes to actual plans, I'm completely in the dark.
Hey!
You're not the only one. Well, not much to do about it now. We'll definitely be counting on you if it comes to a fight. Dory! I do not wish to be speaking out of turn, but Lady Edelgard is surely having many enemies.
My word is a bond.
When we arrive at Embar, I'll be fighting to my utmost. I fight not just for the Empire, but for Bridges as well. They have fates that are intertwining. I'll fight just as hard. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but they hired me to do their job, and that's what I'm going to do. Especially if everyone is relying on me. You being here is reassuring. Now let us be fighting together and bring about victory.
Well...
Hello, Slatvia. I can't put my finger on why, but I have a very strange feeling about all this. Maybe it's because I wasn't expecting to return to the capital this year. Isn't the group we're going with a little unusual too? Ferdy, Casper, Lynn and Bern won't be joining us. I'm surprised that most of the children of the 6 great noble families stayed back at the Garreg Mach. Oh, but of course Shubi had to tag along. Anyway, it really makes you wonder who exactly we'll be fighting.
Excuse me. Over here.
Ah, perfect timing. I wanted to thank you again. I meant to earlier, of course, but things have been quite hectic recently. And while Lady Edelgard unfortunately did not tell me every single detail, it sounds like you played a big part in my rescue. So thank you for that, I mean it. Humility? Oh, I didn't do that much. Edelgard was the one who really saved you. Still, I'm glad you're safe, so if I played some small part in that, then all the better.
I agree.
Well then, I'm expecting even greater things from you once we reach Embar.
If you would, do you have a moment?
We'll be entering Edinburgh tomorrow, so rest up and restore your strength. Huh? That bad, huh? Yes, we're expecting it to be quite the battle, and I look forward to seeing what you can do. Be obedient.
Nah.
In that case, I'll make sure my gear's ready. Thank you, and perhaps now be a good time to speak with others. Seeing you calm and collected should help soothe the nerves of any who are anxious in the shadow of battle. Alright, I better get some rest before fighting this kicks off. Right. So save. I don't have a convoy just yet, so I can't change the equipment. I'm building up sea support with Edelgard, Hubert and Petra. I got some support with Monica. Okay. I do have some with Casper and Ferdy, but they're not here. So Edelgard's my highest support so far. I want to build up support with Monica though, because I'm interested in Monica's story. So getting her support should help with that.
What do you think?
Thank you for speaking with everyone. It's grown quite late. You should rest up for tomorrow.
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed.
That would be... what's her face? The fucking mage. So the... Cleobulus would be... what's her face? I forget her name. The mage woman who got hired on her first curing her plague.
Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Seros? No. Do you think?
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
Yeah, that's Casper's dad, and Linhart's dad.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
They are allies in the next battle.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest, which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, Edie? That sounds kind of impossible. Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Just you watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
Arendel's a bitch to kill.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings.
Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
Okay. Monica doesn't have any extra effect against anybody, so oh yeah, I can also change out my sword for the Venom Edge. Edelgard doesn't have any better weapons now, so she can take the Iron Axe, which is improved. I don't have any spare poems that are any better. Petra's good against quite a lot of things there. We've got a bunch of mages and 2 swords and an axe. So we have no lances to deal with swords. Apart from Yaritza. Yeah, Berg leads doesn't matter. Hang on, what's that? Yarn Griper. He has a crested keyhole. He is set free. Right. So that door there opens as you beat the boss there. And we work our way down here. And we beat this boss, go down there, grab that key, go back up to the chest. And then we have to go down, work our way through here, and then that door will open once Count Burgley's and Count Bring corner Duke Ire. Then we work our way down here, up here, and deal with this. Pretty much to remember it right and going. And I also got a different shield. Give that to Monica actually, because she's pretty weak just now. Right, let's go deal with this.
Easy enough slipping in the back.
Yes, everybody.
I've got this.
Get this guy. Apart from Monica,
I will
you
gladly handle this.
can stick with me.
I am here to aid you.
Right then. Let us go to work. You appear to need assistance.
And have the mages just
Leave
guard
this one to me.
physical players.
Looks like you could use some help. The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the room. We'll enter the back way.
Yes, that way he will never see our country. But we must hurry.
The guards along the way are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must.
Oh, that's Edelgard's song that's playing in the background. But it's an acoustic version, so it shouldn't cause any problems for me with YouTube.
Watch this!
Surrender, Duke Ire.
What in the... No! Seal the gate now!
Why is he a fortress knight?
Well, this complicates
complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the gardens.
Send soldiers to the gardens! I want a sword on every calf for myself and those rats!
The man is so... I must get stronger. Desperate, he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him.
I can still fight!
Right, that is an armored knight, so
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me. I have this.
just follow Monica.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Yurisa's not giving a fuck for anybody. Petra, you take care of that minor one there. Bye! We're going for the one behind you.
Aiding? No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
That practice isn't paying off.
The time has come, ministers. Show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
Yeah, Count Burgley's is actually pretty powerful.
You would turn on me now. Preposterous.
Wait.
Right, Petra,
Begin.
go destroy this
The
one,
Sky
please.
Spirit watches over me.
I'll take care of that with...
So those are the nobles you won over? Where'd you find the time to orchestrate that? I'm swapping in.
Take a breather. We have Duke Aya pinned down. Let us clip his wings for good.
Edelgard can go up that way. Where is Edel Smasher anyway? Ah, there she is.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
Yeah, she can take care of those ones. I'll go this way, Petra.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Watch this!
I'm ready.
And I'll take Monica and go deal with the armor for me.
We are fighting on the side of Count Burgleys.
Where is Shez actually? He's supposed to be...
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Is it my turn?
Take a breather.
Alright, what's this way? Alright, Petra, you go deal with them.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
I'll take over.
I have it.
Here I go. Know that they must learn who they're up against.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
No! You're still outnumbered, and this isn't done until I say it is.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Oh, he disappeared.
Use the fire orbs! I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it!
They're shooting at us? We should... Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Here I go. No, they must learn.
Probably do something about that.
Get
I'd
lost, you
rather be
tire.
attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
The ambitions of Ludwig von Eyre won't be broken by the likes of you.
I must regain what I've lost.
I can go deal with that. Petra's dealing with the key.
Leave this. Looks like you could use some help.
Edelgard's dealing with that. I'll go deal with the lance dude.
How can this be? I have riches, power. I am as great as a man can be.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, but he is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Duke I have been captured already. The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time.
Avoid hit.
Well, I've little interest in facing Virgin. So it's time for me to deploy my wild card.
Dark magic.
Alright, Hubert.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Deal with this one, would you?
I will see my
Edelgard.
duty done.
Here I go.
Guard,
I'll provide
Hubert.
some protection.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Here I
Right,
go.
Edelgard can go after
No
that.
mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
And Monica.
I will gladly. I am here to aid you.
Charges as he goes down there.
I've got this. Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel the sorcery.
There. That should stop those fire orbs from, well, firing.
Come, Valdemar. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold. Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
Yeah, you wouldn't stand much. Kimberly is a fun one.
I got this!
Oh, just one hit and he's dead.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin. I will help.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Yeah, you come back and
You appear
defend
to-
QB.
Keep it up. We must eliminate the mages.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin.
And Petra, you over here and deal with
The
that
Sky
one.
Spirit.
Well, look out, Barley's.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Dottie.
Leave this one to me. Looks like you could use some help.
You people are all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
This stronghold will fall.
Can you stop doing fucking attack like that for 10 seconds so I can get a hand? Right, thank you.
I must get stronger.
Two onto strength is stronger than the bar.
Any final words?
Get lost, base captain.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Still fight. It's not over.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I will gladly handle this.
Begin. The Sky...
Still here. Any final words? Nope. The barriers.
Right, and
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over...
Should dissipate now.
I have this.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
I'm swapping it.
Quickly now. We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
Any who sided with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
I'm swapping in.
I'm ready.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Is it my turn?
oh yeah, she's the level 1. I need to give her some experience.
Wretched vermin. I admire your tenacity. However, you clearly have no concept of how terrifying I can be.
Banish the darkness, and the terror will fade as well.
That takes care of the cleanup. I think Her Highness should be very pleased with me indeed.
Whether or not she is pleased.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Oh, wait, so I can go up the top now.
Right then. Let us go. I will see my duty done.
Begin. The skies
With you should be of secondary concern. The most important matter is what benefits Lady Edelgard.
Are you starting to understand the situation you're in?
Take a breather.
I'll take over.
This stronghold will fall. My turn.
Sorry, what?
Here it comes. You're done.
Oopsie. Held them all.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
No,
I have to act.
I know when I am bested.
Not happening.
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
Yeah, I guess.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together like that.
Poor Edelgard doesn't know what the high five is.
A commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They are all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
Huh. Never heard of them.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful! Your Highness is going to become Your Majesty!
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Saros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here, but you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this. But maybe you should sit down and talk us all through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
I must regain what I've lost.
Hard work created this.
Any experience is worth having.
Growth is a part of life.
I never used Dorothea, but she was a support character, not a main character, so I couldn't control her. So her getting a level up was good. Hubert and Dorothea were the two supports, so they couldn't be controlled directly, so them getting level ups is good. Everybody got to level 2 at least.
I won't let myself stop here. Gotta keep aiming higher.
Oh, she got level up in fire. Nice. Edelgard, Massive Fighter. This is good because she automatically gets Armored Lord next.
Hey, a new power! Alright!
What a fascinating power.
One step at a time.
I must make the most of this ability.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, a lot of bows there. That'd be good for Bernie. A +3 sword and a +4 sword. Gauntlets was good for Casper because I want him to use. And some tomes.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, he just takes it as a compliment.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arendel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Varley at the court service. My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Eyre stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons. Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime, and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Fodland to conduct negotiations. And my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Eyre, which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Yeah, he perished in the struggle as someone stabbed in the back.
Ah.
You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a great honor upon you.
Majesty? Wait, you mean...
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill. I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs? I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
Very. Now then, your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
I like the final tone in her words there. She said bishop. Bishop!
I'm a merc. I don't really fit in, you know?
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status. Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government. But a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable, which means I must remain here in the capital. In other words, I can't go back to Garreg Mach and continue my studies.
What about the others?
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power. Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the other students. But all of them have offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us. If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit. I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised. But they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it. But if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Eyre, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her.
Right, okay.
All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession.
Yeah, that's
while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde.
Yeah, that was a fun mission actually, the Almiran horde.
Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home. Scarlet blaze. The struggle commences. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All three house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation.
Yeah, so it's time skipping there. You get to see them all.
With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
Yeah, you get to see them all in their time skip outfits now. Yay!
People of Fodlan, the Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption.
Yeah, you got to notice, like, that guy at the front has got He's standing right under Edelgard, and she's got quite the short skirt on. Yeah, Edelgard's being pretty fucking bold there.
The Church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose, and they helped create the Kingdom and Alliance as a pretext for war.
I gotta admit though that her new design is much better than her time skip design in the free houses.
Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more. The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garreg Mach from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Hresvelg of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed the government, remedied our diplomatic troubles, and bolstered our military.
And most significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result. Why, the Central Church even targeted him for assassination. Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
Slithering in the shadows of Fodlan, much as they have done for centuries. It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
I did, and thank you for coming.
That's Monica's new outfit as well.
This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still, Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's never home. Which has been pretty nice, actually.
I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garreg Mach in the coming days. Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for officers. I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital. But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself. I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty.
I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurtle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do.
Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
And naming. In other words, I think your name is shite. Oh yeah, Euritza gets the Raphael gem, because he's the one that gives it to Mercedes in the parallel. Yeah, so he has it already. Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it, things are totally different here compared to all the small-time outfits I used to run with. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means they expect a lot from you, more than your title implies, I would imagine.
That reminds me.
Yeah, this camp is something else. Did you see how many merchants we got?
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Right, we got Manuela, Yaritza, Ferdinand and Bernie and Casper and Linthart have rejoined. Alright. Right, okay. Aerogard now shows 2 crests. She's her own personal axe called Labrunda, which is not a crest weapon, but I do have extra chrome this time. I don't have any of them. Lances. Oh, you have gauntlets. Bernie, you can get... Oh, I need to get your bow skill up so you can use your bows. Oh yeah, she has Machiel's tome. Yeah. I can give him the +3 tome. Yeah, and the cost of that has went down to 8 now instead of 10, and the cooldown's been reduced, so I can use it more often. War is such a human enterprise. In that sense, we are very much the same as those on the other side. While we cannot coexist, so that we are determined to kill each other. I suppose that's the nature of this beast. Plenty of people to talk to, but first I'm going to go find the 3 things I can pick up. There we go. Territories. Should be one in that stall there. That's where the blacksmith will be. And the other one's up here. Yeah, it's next to Edelgard.
Well, how'd it go?
Okay, so the amount of achievements to complete get me different rewards. As you can see here, up to 450 achievements to get Chalice the Beginnings. Oh, Iron Yar. Which is a battalion. Retinue the Goddess of another battalion. Yeah, and the achievements are all these ones here. Oh, Blutgang, so Marianne gets Blutgang. Crusher is Annette's. That would be Felix's. Christus would be Loren's. Sublime Creator Sword owner. What? That's Byleth's. Only Byleth can wield that. Do you get it off her? Or does she join the church?
Any result's a good result.
Do you have a moment?
Welcome back, Shez. Let me apprise you of our plans going forward. This is just getting you access to the
What do you think?
facilities. Take a look at this map. Our troops are preparing to advance from camp, which is located here. Our destination, Garrick Mac, is over there. Now, the intervening noble territories have ties to the church. This will most certainly try to stop us.
You see?
We will have to route these lands in succession as we make our way to Garrick Mac. We cannot let our guard down with any opponents. Be sure to prepare as thoroughly as possible. Have you looked around the camp yet? Feel free to make use of the training grounds and the marketplace.
If you would.
I've made arrangements so you can improve your weapons and prepare for battle. Let's have a look at the camp facilities. We can talk to others later. Because I may end up streaming as soon as I finish looking around the facilities. I'll just go talk to others off camera.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Now, Edelgard's the only one that can acquire a class, because you have to master your current class to get the new class. But, if I am right, I can see what my new skills are. So, if Flugel can go to a Swordmaster and Mortis Levant and whatever this is, I'm assuming it's a new form of Flugel. So his path is Flugel, Swordmaster, and then whatever that is. Trickster and Assassin. Okay. Trickster's the master version of Assassin. Okay. Dark Knight and Holy Knight from Cavalier. And a Paladin who's Dark Knight and Holy Knight. Okay. And Great Knight comes off of that. Wyvern Rider comes off of Brigand. Sniper, Bow Knight, Warmaster, Grappler, Brawler. Okay. I've only seen up to like the tier, intermediate tier, because that's all you could get in the demo. Dark Bishop. Dark Mage from Mage. And Bishop could go to Dark Dark Bishop. Okay. Oh, but Edelgard, she'll have different paths available because female classes. And Falcon Knight comes from Paladin. Wow. Unusual path. And yeah, as an Armored Lord, she can go to Fortress Knight, and then on to, yeah, her class, personal class. And Gremory is what you get as a, okay. What about Yuritsa? Because he has his own special Death Knight class, yes. So you can get the Death Knight. Does anybody else have a special class of their own? Manuela wants to be a Gremory. Monica wants to be a Gremory. Through Mage and Warlock. Petra wants to be a Trickster. Okay. Dorothea wants to be a Gremory. Bernie will be a Bow Knight, yeah. That just says what she wants to be, doesn't mean you have to make her. His is Brigand to Wyvern Lord. His natural class progression is Wyvern Lord. Linthart wants to be a priest and then a Dark Bishop. Ferdinand wants to be a Holy Knight. Hubert wants to be a Dark Bishop, obviously. And Edelgard wants to be the Armored Lord. Or Empress. Okay. Now I want support with Monica, so I'll put her in as with me. Edelgard's already mastered her class, so we want to get, say, Casper needs some training, and so does Bernadetta because they've not done it. And then Linthart and Dory can go together. And Linthart gets a partner bonus from Dorothea being a mage. or monk as well as him. Casper gets a partner bonus, so does Bernadetta. No, that's partners from the weapons. Okay. And until somebody masters something, just great, go ahead.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Hope this is good for something.
There must be more to this.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Alright. Hey, well, Linthart, you can be a priest now.
I wish this was for something besides war.
Dottie, you get to be a mage.
Well, this is a new look for me.
Monica gets to be... Do you want to go mage or priest with her? We already have quite a few mages, so... Yeah, she's a mage.
My love comes in many forms.
Manuela, I don't really worry about. Right, so hopefully we can get Bernie up to the Archer class and Casper up the Brawler class. Because I want Casper to be a War Master, to be honest. And we'll just change you out for Edelgard and Hubert Fries now. Try and get Hubert up as well.
That felt good. Let's do it again.
Right, okay.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Not that there's any point in me getting stronger.
I must make the most of this ability.
Time to work you into shape.
All is done for the sake of power.
Right, Casper. I want you to be a brawler rather than an axe user, so that gives me more versatility.
Yep, feels like me.
How do I look?
And now I can equip her better bow.
Can't wait to see how you do.
So that's that done. So
Training with proper training, time to work you into shape.
yeah, I can just pay money to level people up. But I can only go up to the highest leveled units, so get them up to level 6 at least.
Now I can be even more useful.
For Bridget, I find strength to carry on.
Accept the gifts you're given.
Didn't need the strength, Dory, but well done. Wow, her
Maybe
deck.
this'll help keep me on an even keel.
And I'll keep getting stronger too.
Well done, Casper. You got at least one in every stat. That should put everyone on an even footing. Start me.
I think I'm improving.
I forgot to put Ferdinand and Petra on as well. So we'll leave their left. Actually, I left Ferdinand and Petra to level up later. Oh well. Okay, we'll level up Ferdinand.
My potential is so much greater.
Great things await me.
For the fate of Fodlan.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Yeah, the armorer.
Welcome.
Yeah, just iron equipment just now.
Come back soon.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. 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 You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Yeah, I'll do.
Hope to see you again soon. I carry a little of everything here.
And sell off these 2 billions we had.
Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, I can go talk to people off camera and I'll, yeah, I might do another stream on it, might not, it depends. Feel like I'll just have a quick first look up to the point where I got it before. We'll save there. And I shall see you all again next time, maybe, whatever I'm streaming next.